In a domain where the ceaseless surge of thoughts often disrupts our inner peace, the timeless wisdom of Gautama Buddha invites us to embark on a profound journey to quiet the perpetual mental chatter. The prevalent challenge of overthinking in our modern, bustling lives can weigh us down with stress, anxiety, and an overwhelming sense of being engulfed by our own thoughts. Nevertheless, there is no need for despair, for within the profound teachings of Buddha, we can discover 10 invaluable strategies to free our minds from the relentless grip of overthinking. Foremost among them is the practice of mindful understanding, an art that involves nurturing mindfulness through visualization. Picture a calm, gently flowing stream in your mind. Its tranquil waters move with a serene and unwavering grace, unencumbered by obstacles. No fallen branches, leaves, or sediment hinder its smooth course. Symbolically, this stream reflects the essence of mindfulness, a crucial aspect of Buddhist meditation. Mindfulness is the mental state achieved by fully concentrating your attention on the present moment, embodying the essence of the flowing stream. It entails maintaining a sharp awareness of your sensations and emotions, free from interpretation or judgment. Engaging in mindfulness involves using techniques such as breathing exercises and guided imagery to induce relaxation in both the body and mind, ultimately easing stress. In a state of mindfulness, you calmly observe your thoughts and emotions without categorizing them as positive or negative. Through this practice, one can attain a profound inner peace, transcending the turbulent waves of overthinking that often afflict the human mind. Instead of letting life pass by unnoticed, mindfulness entails actively embracing the present moment and fully tuning into your current experiences, steering clear of fixation on the past or preoccupation with the future. To cultivate a mindful way of life, envision honing your mind's ability to concentrate, much like a stream flowing smoothly, undisturbed by the chaos of scattered and random thoughts. This cultivates the freedom to escape the incessant flow of overthinking, a wellspring of stress and anxiety. Developing the skill to focus on the present empowers you to actively engage in the unfolding moments of life. As a subsequent step, engage in observing your thoughts through mindful observation. This involves consciously making an effort to attentively observe your thoughts with a sense of detachment. It's akin to taking a step back from the intricate, tangled web that reflects your typical thought patterns. Picture each thought as a strand within this web. By observing these strands, you can begin to comprehend the structure without becoming entangled in it. The teachings of the Buddha underscore the importance of scrutinizing our thoughts with a non-judgmental mindset. This means refraining from categorizing thoughts as positive or negative, and from reacting to them with emotions. Instead, you simply acknowledge their existence. It's comparable to watching clouds drifting across the sky. You notice them without becoming absorbed in them. By adopting this approach to observing your thoughts, it's like rising above the intricate labyrinth of your mind. From this elevated perspective, the trajectories of your thought patterns become more apparent, providing profound insight. This vantage point enables you to recognize and understand the essence of your thoughts without becoming ensnared in them. Consequently, you can navigate through your mental processes with heightened clarity and ease, liberating yourself from the intricate mental maze that once constrained you. Section 3. The middle way in Buddhism emphasizes the importance of achieving a balanced and harmonious existence as a spiritual path, embodying the essence of the middle way principle. This principle holds particular relevance in addressing the widespread challenge of overthinking that many individuals encounter. The middle way essentially embodies the principle of moderation that Buddha advocated as the most effective path to attaining enlightenment and inner peace. It represents a balanced approach, avoiding both excessive self-indulgence and extreme self-mortification. In the realm of our mental processes, adopting the middle way entails maintaining equilibrium in our thoughts and emotions. Let's explore the connection between this concept and the tendency to overthink. Overthinking involves undue and almost obsessive contemplation of either a singular idea or a multitude of thoughts, often leading to analysis paralysis. This state occurs when individuals become entangled in the complexities of their thoughts, rendering them unable to initiate action. Alternatively, individuals may try to counter overthinking by forcefully suppressing their thoughts and aiming for a blank mind. However, this approach can be counterproductive and potentially stress-inducing. The middle way guides us in navigating between these extremes. Instead of tightly holding on to specific thoughts, the practice promotes the recognition and acknowledgement of thoughts without getting entangled by them. This doesn't imply giving free rein to thoughts, but involves observing them with detachment and without passing judgment. Similarly, the middle way cautions against forcefully suppressing thoughts, as such suppression may generate inner resistance, amplifying the thought's strength and pervasiveness. Buddhism, in contrast, advocates a gentle release of attachment to these thoughts, encouraging a state of mental clarity and calmness through adherence to the middle way. The Buddha instructs that individuals can nurture a dynamic state of mental balance. This equilibrium, akin to walking a tightrope, demands continuous mindfulness and adjustment. It is within this mental steadiness that serenity is discovered. By avoiding succumbing to the vortex of overthinking and refraining from imposing an unnatural silence upon the mind, we can achieve a harmonious coexistence with our thoughts. This path leads to a tranquil and mindful existence. Practically, this entails engaging in meditation techniques that center on the breath or bodily sensations, serving as anchors to the present moment, assisting the mind in maintaining its center and preventing it from being swept away by streams of thoughts. This process may encompass fostering a mindset of self-acceptance and compassion, acknowledging that thoughts are a natural occurrence and do not signify failure or weakness. In essence, the middle way provides a compassionate and pragmatic method for handling excessive rumination. Embrace a mindset that fosters equilibrium, embrace, and the quest for inner serenity. Step number 4. Loosen your grasp on attachments. Recognize that excessively clinging to our desires can bring about inner turmoil. Likewise, persistently holding on to our thoughts may entangle us in the snare of overthinking. Breaking free from this cycle can pose a significant challenge. To overcome it, reflect on the insightful teachings of the Buddha. Engage in the practice of releasing attachments, even to your own thoughts. The key is to acknowledge that thoughts are inherently transient. They enter and exit our consciousness, and there's no imperative for them to profoundly shape our identity. To implement this, begin by observing your thoughts impartially. When you recognize yourself becoming absorbed in a specific thought, kindly affirm to yourself that it's transient. There's no necessity to cling to it or permit it to dictate your emotions or behaviors. Embracing this perspective enables you to be fully engaged in the present, unburdened by the impact of past or future worries. Engaging in this practice can result in a more lucid mind and a heightened sense of equilibrium. Keep in mind that your thoughts are merely fleeting, without the power to govern your life. Allow them to drift away like clouds in the sky, and you'll discover a tranquility in the emptiness they create. As the 5th point, nurture compassion. In emotional well-being and Buddhist philosophy, particularly as karuna, compassion serves as a pivotal principle. Fundamentally, compassion is the sincere desire to alleviate and ultimately eliminate suffering. This extends beyond personal concerns to encompass all living beings. It involves more than just understanding. It entails an empathetic response coupled with a proactive commitment. In moments of excessive overthinking, compassion emerges as a potent and transformative tool. Excessive contemplation frequently entails dwelling on concerns, anxieties, and pessimistic possibilities that might never materialize, resulting in a recurring state of mental anguish. Compassion provides an escape from this cycle by promoting a tender acknowledgement of the distress one is undergoing. This initial step in nurturing compassion involves recognizing the pain without passing judgment or criticism. It involves reassuring ourselves with thoughts such as, "This is challenging at the moment and it's perfectly fine to be upset. Let's navigate through this together." Nurturing self-compassion helps silence the harsh internal dialogue that tends to amplify overthinking. This inner critic can be persistent, consistently highlighting our shortcomings, instill serenity in the waters, and lead you safely to the shore. Just like honing any skill, mastering the art of responding to personal suffering with compassion demands practice. The more we engage in this practice, the more it seamlessly integrates into our nature, gradually calming our minds. As self-compassion becomes a familiar ally, we may discover that this benevolent attitude effortlessly extends towards others. We start to acknowledge the universal human connection in our collective encounter with pain and our yearning for solace. This broadened understanding of compassion has the potential to deepen our bonds with others, as we come to understand that, much like ourselves, they are also striving to navigate life's difficulties. Through the cultivation of compassion, we not only ease our own tendency to overthink, but also play a role in building a more considerate and empathetic world. It originates from within, sparked by a basic commitment to treat ourselves kindly, and then extends outward, influencing the lives of those around us in expanding circles of compassion and comprehension. The sixth principle involves cultivating patience. In the profound teachings of Buddhism, patience is honored as a fundamental virtue, crucial for navigating the highs and lows of the human journey. It serves as a comforting remedy for the frequently self-imposed injuries of impatience and restlessness. Such mental states have a tendency to intensify the tendencies of excessive contemplation, giving rise to a loop of mental turmoil that proves difficult to break free from. Choosing patience entails dedicating oneself to a regimen of serene perseverance and respecting the inherent flow of unfolding events. Taking a step back is essential, necessitating one to observe the intricate patterns of life unfolding with acceptance rather than resistance. In the realm of our internal landscapes, this entails welcoming the cascade of thoughts and the surge of emotions with a gentle acknowledgement, allowing them to exist without the immediate need to dissect or comprehend them. Taking a patient approach can greatly reduce the pressure to solve all of life's challenges simultaneously. By letting go of the false sense of urgency that demands instant solutions, we grant ourselves the freedom to allow our mental processes to unfold without the burden of immediate resolution. Over time, thoughts and feelings find room to crystallize, akin to the sediment settling in a once tumultuous river. This gradual process allows for the emergence of clarity and peace organically. By nurturing patience, we adeptly adjust our internal clock, synchronizing it with the unhurried rhythm of nature. We develop the skill of sitting with our overthinking, observing it with compassionate curiosity rather than succumbing to critical urgency. As you progress in your meditation practice, your ability to maintain a sense of balance amid life's natural fluctuations also improves. You develop the skill to observe your thoughts without getting entangled in them, leading to a deeper level of mental control and tranquility. Consider prioritizing constructive thoughts as part of this process. In practical terms, this involves actively choosing to immerse ourselves in thoughts that positively contribute to our well-being and that of those around us. These thoughts may revolve around concepts like kindness, compassion, generosity, and gratitude. By intentionally directing our attention to these positive thoughts, we create a mental environment conducive to their growth and establishment, ultimately shaping our actions and behaviors in a constructive manner. We should make an effort to release thoughts that are detrimental, needless, or counterproductive. Such thoughts commonly involve anger, envy, resentment, and worry. By deliberately acknowledging and letting go of these adverse thought patterns, we free up mental space that could otherwise be consumed by excessive rumination or fixation on stressful and unconstructive matters. Engaging in the intentional cultivation of positive thoughts is a proactive endeavor aimed at sculpting our mental terrain to foster inner peace, compassion, and overall well-being. This involves recognizing the influential nature of our thoughts and actively choosing those that contribute to a more positive and rewarding existence, benefiting not only ourselves, but also those influenced by our thoughts and actions. This approach aligns with the fundamental tenets of mindfulness and compassion, which form the essence of Buddhism. It serves as a valuable guide for those seeking a more purposeful and balanced life. Step 10. Embrace impermanence. Within Buddhism, the principle of anicca, or impermanence, holds a pivotal position, conveying the constant flux inherent in all aspects of existence. Addressing the challenge of overthinking, embracing the concept of impermanence emerges as a valuable resource. This involves acknowledging that the condition of overthinking, like everything else, is not a lasting element in our existence. Much like the shifting seasons, our mental states are subject to change. Embracing impermanence can cultivate a profound sense of tranquility in your life. Embracing this acceptance enables you to release the unyielding urge for control and the quest for absolute certainty in a world that is continually changing. There are moments when overthinking may take hold, but recognizing that it is temporary can provide comfort. This acknowledgement serves as a reminder that even our most intense thoughts and emotions are transitory, empowering us to face them with a sense of detachment and equanimity. The timeless wisdom imparted by Gautama Buddha provides invaluable strategies to liberate our minds from the ceaseless entanglement of overthinking. These teachings underscore the significance of mindfulness, the skill of observing our thoughts without passing judgment, and advocate for the cultivation of the middle way. This involves maintaining a balanced mental approach without succumbing to the pitfalls of extremes. Moreover, fostering compassion, practicing patience, simplifying our lives, engaging in meditation, releasing attachments, emphasizing helpful thoughts, and embracing impermanence collectively contribute to a serene and mindful existence. Buddha's wisdom serves as a guide to navigate the turbulent currents of our thoughts and emotions, guiding us to the serene flow of mindfulness. Incorporating these lessons into our everyday existence liberates us from the spiral of overthinking, diminishes stress and anxiety, and nurtures inner tranquility. Embarking on this profound journey not only grants solace to our own selves, but also contributes to crafting a more compassionate and empathetic world, shaping it one thought at a time.